Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to another Supatease video. And my God, with Midnight's official release, there's a lot of systems, there's a lot of stuff you can mess up, and there's a lot of stuff that I screwed up the first time that I played through it. So the purpose of today's video is to show you how to be the most effective and the most efficient and avoid a lot of the pain of having to go back and do things over, that if you just knew this beforehand, you could have had it all done. You could have been happy and hunky-dory and been able to just go about your business when it comes to Midnight. And as always, if you want to make sure that you're staying up to date with news related to World of Warcraft, educational and entertaining content, then make sure to smash that subscribe button. Your support is greatly appreciated. So the first thing that you're going to want to do when you get access to Midnight, when you log on, or maybe you're already part way through this process, is that you're going to want to start the campaign. So the campaign quests are generally marked by these big purple triangles. You're going to want to do all of the zones. You're going to want to follow the storyline all the way through, complete all 17 chapters. The main reason that you want to do this on your first character is that it is very effective experience. One of the most effective ways of just getting experience. It's going to get you to around level 87, and by completing the campaign, when you reach level 90, it's going to unlock end game systems such as world quests, which are really great for collecting world PvP gear, as well as just high item level gear to get into Mythic Zeros, which is really important so that you're not getting gatekept by the LFG system like I was really worried about doing. So to me, I think it is the best recommended strategy to complete the campaign because it's effective in XP, accesses you to end game systems as well, and it's just the smoothest line, the easiest one to understand. Once you get to level 87, things start to shift a little bit. So you can see on your map these icons marked with doors, the Shadow Enclave. These are delves. The first time that you do one of these doorways, before your max level, they will have a quest associated to them. Some of the quests are outside of the delve, some of them are inside of the delve, but you are going to want to make sure you have the quest for that respective delve. The main reason is because they give 100,000 XP. And when you get to level 87, your character gets a big power down, and you will notice that questing in the world and just doing even dungeons, you just feel pathetically weak. One of the best ways to get around that is at level 87 to go into the delves and do them at tier 1. If you do them at tier 1, that power drop that you feel is way less of a power drop. So it's a really effective way of just speeding through 87 to 90, which can get pretty painful when it comes to leveling without feeling too weak. You can also use professions and use your first crafted profession to get experience without combat. So when you're level 87 to 90, you want to be using the profession XP bonus there. You want to be using the first delve during that time because your character's really weak for doing the rest of the content in the game. That's going to get you pretty close to 90. And if it doesn't, you just generally want to focus on side quests. I played through the game the first time through, and usually I just kind of ignore the side quests. They're side quests. They're not really a big deal, right? I shouldn't be too worried about them. Jokes are on me, friends. Jokes are on me. You do want to be doing the side quests. So the main advantage of the side quests is these Renown tabs. So they're basically pseudo reputation. You get rewards as they level up as opposed to only at one tier reputation. It's just a better way of presenting reputation, really. But you want to be getting to around level 9 with these, and the main reason for that is because they will give you 246 gear. So this is where I've made my first mistake. However, it is a mistake that you can correct very easily. Remember what we talked earlier, when you're leveling, you get weaker around level 87. So for me, I want to have some alts. Alts are giga strong at level 80. So the best way to get this Renown leveled up, because it's account wide, you'll be able to get this gear on all your characters regardless of what you're doing. So the most effective way of farming Renown is to be doing those side quests on a low level alt. So when you're leveling your alt, you can skip the campaign, do the side quests in each of these zones until you've reached the Renown level that you need for your account, and bada bing bada boom, when you get to max level, your alts are going to level really smoothly. You can do that first delve strat. You can do the profession strat from 87 to 90. When all your characters get to level 90, you're basically going to have like 3 or so extra pieces of loot that are epic quality, that are higher than the Mythic Zero gear that you can get at the moment. So it is very smooth, very, very smooth. And if you're PvPing, it's even easier to get into everything. Just do the campaign first steps that I described, and then you're going to want to farm honor. So farming honor is really fast right now. The main method that I would recommend is that you use the training grounds tab right here, and you go into these. The main reason is because the bots are pretty easy to push around, and you can 5 cap them, and so it's a lot faster than the regular random battleground format, which sometimes you can get in a BG that lasts like 20-30 minutes. It's very inefficient as far as honor per hour. So if you want to maximize honor per hour, I would say training grounds. If you want to maximize more fun, you know, like, oh, maybe you already got all your gear from the training grounds, then go in here. If you really want to do it this way, you can, but I've noticed that these can be a bit slow. And I've been able to find the mercenary mode guy that lets you switch factions for faster queues, because I do believe that's still a mechanic, but I haven't been able to find him, or maybe I need to go to one of the older cities in order to find that. But for me, PvP gearing has been like the smoothest. It was like maybe roughly 3 or so hours of farming this with the flask. Make sure you guys pick up a flask. I was using these vicious flasks of honor. It looks like they patched that out, so you're gonna have to get the max level honor flasks that are increase your honor percentage, which is gonna make this go by a lot faster. So I was able to snap, get full honor gear. That's pretty much all you can do right now in the first week, at least until they unlock conquest, until they unlock bloody tokens. So then I started doing my mythic zeros, which obviously we did the world tour. We got quite a lot of loot. We got this nice juicy trinket. The next system that you're gonna want to be utilizing though is the prey system. And the prey system is found in Silver Moon. You'll unlock it through a quest, and then you'll go throughout all of these different, depending on which one you pick, right? You want to pick the highest level difficulty available for the prey, because it's going to give you higher item level loot. So I was able to pick up this ring, and I was able to pick up this trinket, which is obviously going to get my item level bumped up a lot more here, especially as we're getting closer and closer to Mythic Plus, where I'll be honest, like PvE, bro, you guys can be very gatekeepy with what you're inviting to the group. So that's why I think following the formula that I've outlined right here is a really important strategy to be effective, to get max level, to minimize the time having to go back and do extra things, and to maximize your power in any given content that you're doing. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this breakdown. Hope that it's got you ready to go. You got a game plan, and you can learn from my mistakes in my journey to be more efficient and more effective, because I'm over here now on a level 87 character trying to do side quests, and my god, bro, it's really hard to do side quests when you're level 87 and your character is pathetically weak. It's much better to do the questing and the world content stuff when you are level 80 to 87, and then do the delves and do the extra profession stuff from 87 to 90, so you can skip that big power drop and skyrocket off. There are some other alternative methods as well, which I will bring up, that some of my friends have shown me. Things like the Grudge Pit delve. You can go inside here, and the first room is very easy to like AoE farm if you're a strong AoE class. If you're not geared or you're not very good at AoE farming, this might not be the best strategy. It kind of depends on what spec you are. Most of the tank specs, pretty effective at doing this. But again, you get weaker as you get higher levels, so it can be stressful. But if you're just missing a little bit of XP and it's like, I don't really want to do anything like a dungeon, I'm burnt out, jumping into the Grudge Pit and doing the first room pull can be a good strategy. That may change. They've nerfed delve XP farming strats from other delves so far, so maybe this one will be the next one. We don't know, but that is an alternative. If you just want to turn your brain off and start farming like that, just get max level as soon as possible. But that's about it. I've been having a great time on Midnight. I hope that you guys enjoyed this breakdown. I hope that it's going to help you maximize your time, so you don't have to live through the same mistakes that I had to live through, and now I feel like I've got a headache. So hopefully that is going to save you. So thank you guys very much once again, and I will see you in the next one.